guys, I had the worst night's sleep. Honestly, I looked at the clock and it was 5 o'clock and I hadn't even been asleep yet, and I was up at work for 9. I'm so tired. I'm connected to this for like 8 hours of the day, but I have to set it up really far away from my other dog, which is the Collie Labrador, because when this makes like a beeping sound, he is so scared of it, he runs away and shakes, so I literally have to do it when he's not around. Things that you do when you love your dog. Oh. What is going on with my hair? I don't even know what I'm doing. Anyway, I'm gonna set this up and start my day, if I can function. So because my tube goes into my bowel, this water here, I have to make sure that it's sterile. That's cool boiled water, and I'm just going to turn this on and just connect this to me. You see what I mean about the beeping? So hopefully Riley hasn't heard it. So it's running now. That is connected into my tube. I've just heard my dog whimper a bit, and I've got a feeling that he heard the machine, so I'm just going to make sure he's okay. Are you okay? Did you hear it? I'm sorry. Honestly, Riley, I try and do it so far away from you. Come here. I'm sorry. Come here. He literally hates it so much. I'm sorry. That'll make you feel better. Here you are. Oh, he's really moody at me. For the past like 6 weeks, I've had a really sore feeding tube. It's been checked to see if it's infected, and it's not, and it's so painful. I'm not sleeping, I can't walk properly. It's just been a nightmare. I've used every single cream that's been recommended. It's just not going well at all. So every morning I clean it anyway. I normally clean it like 3 times a day or something like that, just because it's like an open wound that you do have to clean it all the time, just because it goes to my bowel, it is prone to getting infected. So I have to clean it all the time anyway, but I'll show you how red it is at the minute. So I've had these pants on literally just as I woke up, and it's already leaked. Can you see how red that is? It's just so painful, so I have to clean it anyway. They use sterile water and all like gauze and everything. But honestly, if anyone has anything to suggest to fix this, and please tell me, because I don't know how much longer I can go on like this. I've used medical honey, I've used every single cream that you normally use for a sore skin. I've used nappy rash cream, Bepanthen, Sudocrem, Vaseline, literally any cream that you can think of that would heal your skin I've tried, and it's just not working. So that's what I'm using at the minute. It basically creates a paste around my tube and it's supposed to help. I've literally just tried everything, and the only other steps next really is to change the type of tube I've got, and I really don't want to be doing that, because although I still have a feeding tube, this is the best feeding tube that I'll get, because it's so small, it doesn't get in your way, and I just don't want to have any other type. But obviously if it comes to it, I'm going to have it, because I can't live without it. I'm using these every day as well, like tube pads, which I get made, and it's just to protect my skin from all the kind of excess leakage that I get. So they just look like that when you've got them on, they just protect your skin, so they are really helpful. I just feel like I need to sit down like all day. I don't know what to do with myself. We'll see what the day brings. It's the joys of living in England. Just absolutely throwing it down. So I'm just sorting out my tubey pads. So my mum got me these 2 little bags because you can actually put them in the washing machine, or some people prefer to sterilise them, but it doesn't affect me either way, so it's just easy to put them in the machine. So what I do at the beginning of the week is I have all my fresh ones in here, and then as they get dirty I put them in here, and then at the end of the week this is like a washing machine friendly thing. Times they fall off like during the day and I don't realise, and my dog gets hold of them, and they like to chew them. So this one, for example, it's all chewed up, and because it's been in a dog's mouth, even though I'm going to wash it, it's not going to do this job right, so that needs to go in the bin. But I have about 20 of them, but they're not all here because, like I said, sometimes they fall off and I don't notice, so they'll probably be lying around the house somewhere unless my dogs get hold of them. I ordered something last week online. Like, I sometimes buy like clothes secondhand and stuff like that, you know, like off Depop and Vinted or whatever. And look at the parcel that's come. So it's been wrapped like this, but how? Look how much sellotape's on that, like literally. I can't get in it, I'm gonna have to cut that open. I am just working at the moment. Because of coronavirus, we are all working from home. I don't know when we'll be going back to the office, if we actually will be going back to the office, but my dad also works from home and he brings me a cup of tea literally all the time. It's so good, honestly. Empty mug, empty mug. I wish I had this in the office. Much prefer working from home. I'm in bed now. It's been such a long day. I tried to have a shower before just to try and like wash my tube out a bit, and I couldn't even get in it. I couldn't even move. So it's 8 o'clock. I finished work at 6 and I've just got straight into bed because I just can't cope today. And do you know what I've learned as well? It's okay to say that you're having a bad day. I don't normally complain a lot, so I feel like I have a right to say I'm having a crap day. So I'm still connected to my fluids. I'm only on 1 litre of it a day. Well, I say only 1 litre, it is a lot. But because I've only just really started to go back on the pump, I'm running it at quite a slow rate, so it's going in quite slowly. But I need to have some paracetamol, because obviously with gastroparesis, anything that I kind of eat in my mouth, it doesn't stay in, I just vomit everything back up, so I have to put medication down my tube as well. I have got shorts on, by the way. It doesn't really look like it, but I do. There. So yeah, just a pill crusher, you can see. It's hard to move when you're on this. I feel like I'm just gonna, I don't know, I barely sleep nowadays because my tube's just so sore, but I might try and get an early night. I haven't even washed my hair in 6 days. I know that's disgusting, but I'm just so tired and it takes so much energy out of me just to even think about doing it, never mind like lifting my arms up, and I just can't be doing with that. So I've been using a lot of dry shampoo and I have been just like washing my body, but life with chronic fatigue, eh? So it's 11:30 now. I've not been able to sleep, but look at my dog. I wish I could sleep like that, honestly. How much of an easy life do they have? Oh, I'm so jealous of my dog right now. Like, how is that even a thing? Good morning, everyone. I literally slept probably for about 2 hours in total. These bags are not getting better. But I've decided I'm gonna ring my tube nurses this morning and try and get an appointment as soon as possible, because the pain is going from just the skin and it's now going on the inside of my tube as well. Like I said before, I've already been checked to see if it's got an infection in it and it doesn't. So they've already swabbed it and checked it and there's no infection, so it's obviously just a skin problem. But I just worry so much because I know that things can turn into sepsis quite easy. So I'm keeping an eye on it because it is an open stoma at the end of the day. So just a little update. I thought I would just show you how it's looking. And you can probably see how red that is. I'll just turn the camera around so you can see. I've had a heat pack on my stomach, that's why I've got all these marks on me, but I've not heard back from my tube nurses yet. I've tried to give them a ring, but they've not got back to me. So I'm just gonna have to stay like this until I get help. Look how bloated I am as well. Ugh, I hate my life today. Managed to wash my hair finally after 7 days now. I spoke to the nurses who got back to me and they have said that they can fit me on Friday. Now, they said that they would be able to fit me in earlier, however, I'm working all week, and as much as this is really important right now, I always worry about taking time off work for kind of health reasons, and I know that you should do. I always say to other people, put your health first, but I only started this job in February, and I just get so worried that taking time off, and I just hate to do it. I absolutely hate it. I feel so bad, and so I'm just going to wait till Friday. I've managed to put the day off with my manager, so I'm going to go first thing Friday morning and see what they say. Last time I went to see them, it was only like 3-4 weeks ago, but they changed. It was still bad then, but they changed my tube, hoping that it would heal it, and it didn't. So I don't know what they'll do. I don't think they'll change it again because they've only just done that and it didn't make any difference. But the only thing they might do is give me a different type of tube, and I really don't want them to do that. I just feel like I always put things off. When I don't want to kind of face reality, I put things off, and I know you shouldn't because, like I said, your health comes first. But I hate going. As much as I love my tube nurses, they're so nice, I just have such anxiety about it. So I don't know. My hair is such a mess. I'm trying not to use heat on it in a minute and just trying to like let it grow, but I've just left it to dry, that's why it's so messy. However, I thought I would just address what I do as a job. I've had loads of people asking me because a lot of people have said with the amount of times you vomit throughout the day, I don't know how you have a job, and then everything else going on. To be honest with you, I don't really know how I work sometimes. Days get really, really bad, but I just kind of get on with it because I just feel like I need a job, I need money. As much as my parents help me out, I am 23 and, you know, I want to be earning my own money. I want to eventually be able to afford my own house and all that jazz. So I work for the NHS at the moment. It's an admin job and it's an apprentice. I did business management in university. That's another story for another day. And I got this job in February. So yeah, it's been a few months now. I do enjoy it. It's a lot better for me and my situation than my old job. I used to be a travel consultant for a cruise company, and it was stressful, and as much as I did enjoy that job, this job is just so much less stressful. And I just think with everything else that goes on in my life, when you have a chronic illness, you need a job that doesn't stress you out, and that is so important. So I would literally tell anyone to get an admin job, and I would also tell anyone to get a job within like a public sector, mainly because I know everyone has different experiences. However, it's really important when you've got a chronic illness that you have a job that is going to support you if you need time off. So I'm under the Disability Act, I am covered under that, but so when I am off, I'll have sick pay, and that is such a big bonus because a lot of the time when you work for a private company, you don't get sick pay, you just get statutory sick pay, which is literally next to nothing. And I remember in my old job, I was off once for 4 months, and I was on like, I was working part-time then, and I think I was getting like £40 a week. It was awful. I couldn't cope, I couldn't have enough money to pay my bills, and it was a really tough time. So here, if I am off, I will get full sick pay, and it's just such, and it just eases your mind a lot. So yeah, I would literally tell anyone to get a job, and you know, my manager is great. She helps me out a lot, and obviously the first thing I did when I got the job was tell them everything. because they can't discriminate you in your interview anyway. But yeah, they're happy with everything. They really treat me well. If I need to have time off, they'll let me have time off. And I know I should just take time off to get my tube changed, but like I said, I don't like to do it unless it's an emergency. I don't like to do it, and as much as I am in pain right now, I'm in a lot of pain, I'd rather just soldier through until Friday. It's Wednesday now, so just 2 more days. I've been doing it for 6 weeks, so surely I can cope with 2 more days. Then we'll see what they say. James just got me a McFlurry. If anyone else is watching that's got gastroparesis, you will know how much this hurts your teeth because it's so cold. Because I vomit so much, my teeth are just, let's not even go there, but they hurt. Anything cold on them, it hurts, like pain, because they're so sensitive. So I have to mix it round for literally so long until it's pretty much melted, and then I can have it. Because if I put that on my teeth now, oof, it's not even worth the pain. Sometimes I actually put my ice cream in the microwave. I know that's the weirdest thing to do, but if you have sensitive teeth, or even, you'll just get it. You will get it. Pretty much melted now. This is how I have to eat ice cream. It's ridiculous. Ready? There's like a hack you can do to miss your teeth out. I don't know, some people will be watching this like, why don't you just not bother? But ice cream is so good. So if you like something, you will find a way possible to have it. So literally, I just have to put it on my tongue and wait till it melts and then swallow it, because I just literally cannot touch my teeth, or I'll be crying. I've just flopped on my bed because it's the only position I can get comfy. Like, it's the tiniest thing ever. How can it cause you this much pain? I've been led here for 23 minutes. I think I'm gonna have to get up now, so I'm really thirsty. I'm normally not like this. I literally can't even move. Honestly, I am normally a really strong person. I don't normally complain about being sick. I don't normally complain about a lot of things. When it's actually physically hurting, you can't do anything about it. But I might just for my mum to get me a drink.